Hey folks, Quilly Teen here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dyson Sphere. That's right, Sphere, not Space, program! Oh man, that is going to continue to trip me up forever. I like the disco lights we've got going on right now. Very cool. Alright, I gotta figure out what I'm doing next over here. Normally I record series, usually multiple episodes per day, because it helps keep my brain in the game. But the schedule has been such that I've basically just been recording one per day for the last couple. And it makes it a little trickier to keep up the flow. But we're going to do what we can, because we must. I guess I can clean up this little thing. That was my little, no, stop moving around. That's what I get for right-clicking for moving. I'm just going to go do this, that, a little bit of this. Okay, so tech-wise, we've got, you know, our cubes in place for getting things done. I don't know, like, I still have no idea if busing is even vaguely correct, but since we've got tech happening right now, let's go ahead and take some time and just drive some belts somewhere where we might put in some more work. I mean, we're starting to run a little low on space with all the water, unless I just start... Now that's interesting. How about we start doing foundations in bulk? Mastered ultimate smelting. If you smelt it, dealt it. You can change the atomic arrangement of the elements through smelting, quickly produce advanced materials such as diamonds. Okay, well I'm sure we're going to need some of that production happening. Okay. I'm back here. If I build an assembling machine here, can you make these bricks? Or is that done in a smelter? Well, that might be done in a smelter, which I do have on me, right? Just the one, but that's okay. Yeah, there you go. This stone, as opposed to stone ore. I think it should have been called brick, but, you know, whatever. Can I fabricate a few more smelters? I need circuit boards. Let's pick up a bunch of circuit boards and do that. It doesn't seem, unlike Factorio, we don't seem to make the same big giant arrays of production centers, so I think it's okay to not automate the production of things like smelters. Still have all 6, it's going to be fine. Assembly machines. Is it going to start letting me produce these? Did I guess maybe I picked up enough circuits. Okay. And then we'll pick up a few more so that we're ready to go. And these magnetic coils as well. Alright. I guess I could have them go into a bin and then pull things out. I don't know what makes sense here. I'm just gonna set up the one out over here. Well, we're gonna be elevating you in a second, and then from the logistics, boom, boom. Oh, we don't have power. Do I have? Oh, I have a wind turbine. Let's go and put it down. Okay. Well, then we still have to put down a Tesla coil, so we'll do that anyway. But I may as well dump that down for a little extra power production. I don't know if we'll have the stone ore on belts. I don't think anything uses, or at least nothing to my recollection, uses stone belts as is. Now, I was setting up this for something else. Oh yeah, these little platforms, which needs what? It needs the steel and the brick. Well, there you go. We've got them in the same position. Let me actually pull back here a sec. Production. Smelter. Whoops. Still hitting M for things. Route you down over here. And like that. You're gonna grab thusly, and like that. And oh, I tell you what you're doing, which is not smelting. It is production. There you go. To build the foundation. And I don't think the foundation will have to be belted at all. In fact, I think it's going to go straight into a container. So now, like that. that... Oh, this doesn't work right, because it needs the one gap to stand on, I think. At least that's how I'm going to try to remember. There we go. Excellent! So now we can pick up foundations. Oh, I can't just control click this to pick this up. What? Oh, okay, if the inventory's open, then it'll do it. Well, that is kind of vaguely annoying, but sure. Okay, so then we'll be able to do a little bit more terraforming as we go. Now, what did we... Diamonds? Recipe Diamond Advanced. Smelting facility. We actually don't know where we even build these. It's a smelting facility. Material fuel. Smelting facility. Find kimberlite ore and smelt directly to obtain iron. Oh, okay. But we don't, I don't know if we have kimberlite here. But we can start making diamonds, which seems like the sort of thing we want to do. So those, energetic graphite, which we are making somewhere. I don't know if it's being put on a belt anyplace, though. Oh yeah, it was over here, wasn't it? Yeah. So we can make diamonds out of you. In a smelter, I believe, still. Diamonds. Alright, yeah, it's an easy recipe. Here, we'll, copy you. Oops. Drop you over here. Grab this. Grab that. And now we're making diamonds! That seems a lot easier than it feels like it should. But sure. Actually, maybe what I'll do... Titanium smelting. Alright, sounds like fun. Can I get rid of that? Oh, I can't. Okay.
The data shows this is a planet without natural titanium veins. Perhaps you can get some by collecting gravel. If you need a massive titanium collection, you need to find a planet rich with titanium veins as soon as possible.
Alright, so we can maybe get some from gravel, but then we can also upgrade. Just gonna route the diamonds over towards our kind of bussy area. Oh, I don't have enough of our belts here. Am I handcrafting them? No, surely... I have belt production. There it is, way over here. I'm like, no, I did that. I remember. My poor little drone's having a hard time chasing me. Oh, I should look into our upgrade tree as well. Yeah, we may as well fill up. That's going to be okay, because we're going to burn through a lot of these real fast here. I do like the little jetpack over water. Very satisfying. Is it? Oh, it's going back down to ground level. Let's keep it up a little bit. Here. Run you over here. Okay. Because at least at a certain point, you know, whether or not it's fully bust or not, we at least have things in a place where we know we can at least go and grab, you know, various thingy-mabobs of some description. It is shocking how little of this hydrogen we do produce. None of these guys are bottlenecked or anything, right? They're all taken away perfectly fine. Yep. Is it the raw material? Nope, it's not the raw material. We've got plenty of that. The storage tank. I mean, I think it was... I can't remember what the number was last time. But we definitely have some. It's just, this is a super slow freaking process. Or insufficient power supply is actually still an issue. Okay, hold on. Let's fix that up. Where we can add some more coal. Let's get some coal veins over here. I don't think this is running too short. In terms of power, do we have... Ooh, speaking of power, I'm pretty low here. Thermal power stations. Can I build these? Yeah. Let's get some of those. Oh yeah, we're just not recharging quickly enough. But did I accidentally click on... Oh, we're getting titanium. You know what? I think we've been getting titanium all along from some of these random rocks from time to time. I should probably stop. No fuel. Okay, no. It is getting it, just not quickly enough, because there's probably not enough power to feed these things quickly enough. We're waiting for construction to happen here. Wow, okay. This is pretty rough. Let's give ourselves some of this. First of all. And then over here, we're going to dump a bunch of coal in it. And same thing in this one. That way, it doesn't have to be limited to picking things up. Are you having problems getting around this object? Thanks, game. Right. Yeah, we're consuming power so fast with our crafting. Huh. Now, we can put, say, this so that we can also charge from the grid. Maybe, because our drones are working pretty slowly as well. And it's not like the grid has that much power, but it might help us fill our... Okay, yeah. We do drain from the grid quite quickly. So this keeps up our own crafting a little faster now, which is good, because then what it can do is put down the thermal stations. Is that sideways? That is kind of a little awkward in terms of the space being consumed. I'm going to grab the fast inserters, which I don't have any of. Can I craft? Yes, I can. We're having to craft our own engines, but that's going to be okay. Yeah, these things don't have fuel. I know, I know. Boom. Now, there's a risk that they'll starve out some other things. But the more power we have, the faster these miners work. And overall, we'll be a little bit better. I don't like that you're not getting full throughput here. I guess it's not too bad. This is not really getting starved. There's tons sitting over here for these things. What are you complaining about for no fuel? Or is this just not running quickly enough? It's got 100% power. Okay, maybe the Mark 1 just isn't quick enough. We can leave both. I'll just leave the Mark 2. Okay, that seems to be okay. And we've actually got the Mark 3 over here, although it needs even more stuff than we've got. Okay. That's no longer complaining about lacks of fuel. It's actually good too. Oh yeah, we did use a Mark 2 on these. So that seems to be what we want to do. Okay, 100% satisfaction. Not a ton of excess power in the grid. This coal feels like it's going fairly quickly, but we can, we've got some other coal resources on the planet. Alright. Universe exploration, right. This shows us veins on other planets. Mecha core. I can store more energy. I can move faster. More inventory space. Okay, I need to pick up some steel and some circuit boards to do that. To manually research. So, I have red cubes on me. They're not being consumed because I don't have blue cubes on me. What I'll do is I'll just go and drop the red cubes in here. Is that what this is showing? 6? But I don't actually have any on me. Why is it saying 6 of blah? I don't know. Okay. Do I have more matrix labs? One more. And actually you guys aren't producing enough red cubes to feed into this right now. That is the bottleneck. And it is just a production bottleneck, actually. Okay, hold on. Trash the top one. I mean, it's a little short on material. I'm not sure how much more it could support, but it seems like it can support some. fighting. Use the slower one here because the production cycle is so long. Save material and, I don't know, maybe power. We are still going to need more hydrogen production, though. God damn. So you got plenty. This one's a little starved. Okay, it is lacking material. Hold on. Adding another one's not going to do it. We do need more hydrogen production. Now, I know there's other recipes for hydrogen production that come up later, so maybe it can become faster. But this feels really miserable. There's no way I have these oil refineries. So we need more oil refineries. Which means I have to pick up plasma exciters. Which, right, we more or less produce by hand. I just grab some glass to make the prisms, to make the exciters. Those, and we need more of these magnet things. Maybe I want to feed all these into a storage bin. And then we're out of steel, but we can grab a bunch of that as well. Grab a couple of stacks. And now we're out of stone bricks. Well, this actually might be enough for this. Are we going to run into problems where we don't have inventory for these things? Okay, no, they are being stacked. Good. Now, if I do this, I don't think I can dump to these because they're elevated. Unless you can change the height. Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm building chemical plants. Where's the refineries? Extractor, oil refineries. Son of a bitch. I mean, we're going to want the chemical plants too, but, ugh. What I'm thinking of... Which one of these is my inventory capacity? It's annoying that it doesn't tooltip this. This one over here. I can pause the research queue too. Now, let's do the inventory capacity. Right, which I will need to craft myself, and then I'm going to get the second level of inventory capacity in the queue. Okay, first priority then, let me get myself a bunch of steel and circuits so that this can finish. Although, I'm going to need to clear some space. Arg. Arg! I need the inventory capacity so I can do this next bit. Okay, I put a little storage bin somewhere. Right here. Let me dump a couple of things. Let me dump these belts for a sec. Clearly gonna need them. Okay, I think these are pulling it from my inventory. We've got plenty of steel. Just pick up some more circuits. At least these do produce really fast. I don't know why it's showing the 10 cubes here. Alright, done. And then next level is going to be fine because it can build over here. And right now it's actually banking a little bit of this material, which is going to be a-okay. Alright. So now that I have inventory capacity, I'm going to grab a few stacks of these, but not all of them. Alright. And now we're going to construct the proper thing, which is the oil refinery, which needs, oh crap, 10 more circuits. And the bricks. Boom. Boom. And bricks are over here. Ooh, although they're not being stored up. Interesting. Okay, well let's dramatically improve or increase the production of these bricks. Copy you. That. Yeah, they take long enough to produce. It's not an input or output like grabber thingy. So I think I can handcraft my own. Alright, inventory go up, thank you. Oil refinery, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so finally doing the right thing, and yeah, we'll handcraft a few bricks on our own. That's gonna have to be okay. Then we'll kick in some more oil refineries over here. Still haven't figured out like a layout that makes me really happy. Although it will be a lot simpler with the refineries that are on the other side here. What I'll do... Go back on this. To there. This to there. Chop down a few random trees. Know if that's going to be able to export that. Oh, good, you will. Excellent. So the refined oil will go there. Still don't know why I hit M for those. The hydrogen is going to go here. And we're going to build another factory on the other side. You are going to do similar. So this one's going to be for the hydrogen. And on the other side, you're going to have... That's interesting. You can destroy the conveyor belt that's underneath a sorter. And the sorter will stay there. But you can't build it if there's not a connection on the other side. Means to build more of these. Not many, but enough that we can get this started. And yeah, it's just super slow to produce. So here, do that. Now, and then I guess with this, what I can do. Here. Like that. I gotta remember the vertical aspect of this game. Because it makes it a lot easier to pass through things. And if we can figure out a way to make sorters go to different levels, that will be pretty useful. Around, and then connect over here. I think we're still going to end up with shortages of hydrogen, but that's going to help the flow, you know, some more. At some point, we are going to have to get another one of these, but I can just stack this. Okay, 2 stack is as high as it goes, but that gives us more capacity. But at some point, we're going to have to start consuming the refined oil or just continuing to group them together. Tons more hydrogen coming, which I think is the bottleneck versus the other one. We still have this as a bit of a buffer, not that it turns out to matter. But we never want to halt production, no matter what goes on here. We're going to get the next inventory capacity, which apparently is a very, very, very useful thing for us. Okay. I don't remember what we were doing after that. Although it is nice that we've got the foundation so that we can go and fill in these oceans so we've got more room to work with for things. That is going to be very useful. How's the power situation? There's a production tab. Is it this power? Oh, over here. Cool. So we're producing 24, we're consuming about 18. That's great. Battery data, research, host planet, and so on. Inventory capacity level 2. Okay, so we have no research going on right now. Do we want to do more upgrades? What's energy circuits? More fuel power. Increase the recovery speed, mecha core energy higher. Ah, so this will let us burn fuel faster to produce our power, which sounds like it's going to be very useful. This unlocks our flight, so we can check other planets, not to mention a few of these other things. Maybe I actually do want to stay on that side. So let us get batteries for our maybe solar panels and stuff like that. Those are yellow tech cubes. We need some of this. Solar sail orbit system. EM rail ejector to projectile solar sails. Wait, use EM rail ejector to projectile solar sails. Will form a Dyson swarm to absorb radiation energy from the star more effectively. Ooh. Effectively obtain the radiant energy of stars. EM rail. Okay, well this sounds actually fairly relevant to us. Ray receiver. Receiving the high energy rays transmitted from Dyson sphere and directly outputting energy to power grid. Ray receiving efficiency will affect the energy obtained. Okay. Oh, a high-speed assembler. How come I can't queue you? Do we not have a prereq? Oh, we need processor. Okay. Those will be fine to queue up. We're still mostly limited by our hydrogen production speed. Hydrogen. But yeah, and annoyingly, I can't actually look at hydrogen in this list. There's a way for me that I was peeking at the hydrogen. I don't remember how. Oh, was it maybe over at the blue cube or the red cube production? I can look at the hydrogen production. Also, I've got some hydrogen on me, so let's just dump that. If I mouse over here. Is it just me, or does it look like hydrogen plus refined oil equals more hydrogen? Although it's a slow process. It looks like it's that bottommost one, where it's got some bright particle that turns into more stuff. Is there not a recipe book? I felt like there was somewhere else I was getting some information about the production for these things. Made in refining facility. Gathered from gas giant orbit. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to get into space, aren't we? So, I think these technologies are still gonna be okay. There's communication control. Oh, more drones. Smooth speed, 150%, low altitude flight, flying consume a lot of energy. Hold arrow keys, which will activate the sail mode at certain altitude. Sail mode, mech will orbit the planet at a higher speed. Solar sail life. Oh, man. Retransmission efficiency. Oh! Oh, it lets me stack more things. Oh! And then the stacking, which is good. Oh, hello. This seems like the sort of thing we want to unlock as soon as possible. Increases mining speed, which is nice, but it also consumes less ore in the ground, so our ore stacks will last longer. Need purple for some of those. And we're going to be filling up the queue here in a sec, but... and we'll have to pick up some manual gear for that. I don't think... I don't know if there's any way to automatically research that. I think mostly we're just going to have to pick stuff up and then do the manual research for those queues. Okay, well, I guess we're going to wrap this up here. I don't know... oh, well, yeah, we are low on held fuel. I mean, we've got... hang back by this tower? No, this tower we're here to refill our power, but that's not quite the same. Pick up some coal and feed it back in, but that feels kind of crummy. Alright, personal mech fuel is going to start to be a thing that's going to be kind of annoying. I guess I could just spend some time cutting down some more trees. We're going to use fuel for it, but presumably we may gain some fuel out of all this. Cutting down the trees is something we probably want. I could consider grabbing more coal. But right now, the coal is going heavily into our power grid. Yeah, Okay, solar power is definitely going to be something we need to get going so that we consume less coal for our power grid. And especially since we're going to be able to do, like, orbital weird ray things, that actually might be even more. I wonder if we'll be able to see the Dyson sphere construction from the planets. I bet you we can. I bet you we can. We can get more crude oil over here, which isn't really the bottleneck for our hydrogen production, but might be handy. Is the hotkey for my mech? Let's see. Just dump more of this plant matter in there. And then maybe some of these trees. Just to make sure we're okay. But yeah, we also have lots of untapped coal on this planet, which is nice. I can go to planet view. How do I... Where is there anything weird and rare? I don't think so. It looks like our starting planet's pretty vanilla. Oh! We actually get stats over here of everything we've got. Okay, we don't have silicon or titanium. And if there's anything else weird and rare, we don't know about it. Alright. Okay, well, we're going to put a cut in here. Folks, thanks a lot for watching another episode, and I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.